Four initiatives are on the ballot this November election for Washingtonians to decide on. Action News reporter Alan Lester gives us a look at one of the measures which could impact what type of energy you use in the future.
While a lot of attention in Washington state this election cycle has been focused on Initiative 2117, which would repeal the Climate Commitment Act, the other measures such as I-2066 are beginning to pick up steam. Brian Haywood, the founder of Let's Go Washington, says Initiative 2066 is a pushback to House Bill 1589, which was signed into law back in March and seeks to support Washington's transition to a clean energy economy.
It essentially created a path for utility companies to quit offering natural gas. With the carbon zero targets that the state has set, I don't believe it's possible in the current flight path without actually getting rid of all natural gas. It's impossible.
If passed, Initiative 2066 would prevent any type of natural gas ban, something supporters say would negatively impact more than 900,000 homeowners and a third of manufacturing across the state who rely on natural gas. Opponents, meanwhile, say that those claims are misleading and not what House Bill 1589 is designed to do.
It is about looking toward the future, making projections, planning to keep costs low, and making sure that we don't have a chaotic future.
Leah Missick represents the No on I-2066 campaign and says state law already mandates natural gas be served to those using it. She also claims the initiative would raise utility costs as well as hinder people from transitioning to cleaner energy sources like heat pumps.
As it stands, if we vote no on this initiative, people still have access to energy choice. In fact, I would argue people would have more energy choice because what this initiative would do would take away different energy efficiency programs and incentives for folks who are choosing to make upgrades. It would take away those benefits.
Haywood refutes those claims and says taxpayers can still transition.
Of all the initiatives, that's the biggest lie, is that your utility rates are going to go up. They're trying to make this like we're forcing people to stay in this old, outdated technology and the whole world's going to electric. We're saying we want there to be a choice. If you want to switch to electric, switch. We're doing nothing that stops you from switching.
With endorsements a pivotal part in any race, the Association of Washington Business says they're backing I-2066, claiming the legislature isn't looking at the long-term ramifications of reducing energy choice.
It's a baby step to protect energy sources. And we have a lot more in our state to do. And we need a legislature that's willing to listen and find reasonable solutions. What we've unfortunately been seeing a little bit in the legislature is a pulling away of power sources. And natural gas is critical to our economy, and it should be something that we should be supporting.
While both campaigns are on the opposite spectrum of the initiative, pitching voters on lowering energy costs is the main goal for both sides this election season. In the Tri-Cities, I'm Alan Lester, KEPR Action News.
For their part, prominent groups such as the League of Women Voters of Washington have endorsed the No on I-2066 campaign. You can learn more about the initiative, including opinions on both sides of the issue, by going to our website, KEPRTV.com.